I'd like to get that search token. But I kind of want to get to that door too. I think we just need to open that door, possibly. So if you look at the app, it'll tell us about the stuff. We can click on the door. It says you can open this door with an open door action. If you click on this door, you can't reach that door, so it'll tell you. And this token down here, it says a number of skeletons in this area have been moved to the side, so we can search the skeleton pile. Okay. So it's like we need a key or nothing. It's yellow, so we can open it. I think we should open the door. That might drag that cultist away. And then I still think we should send somebody over to get that token. Probably more draw, because you can make it with a fatigue. Let's open the door first. And well, that guy's not going to go. No, we'll send more draw first. So he's got to move a 4. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to use a stamina or a fatigue to move one more here. So he has another action. He's going to pick up that search token. So he's going to search the skeleton pile. You locate a small stash of coins. As you sweep them into your hands, you realize they are searing hot. Up. Suffer 1 damage and test willpower. Oh boy. His willpower is 3, which isn't the worst. So there's a pass and fail, so you let the app know what you've done. So he's got a 3, and he passes with a 3. Beautiful. So we passed. You find 8 gold, discard this token, and draw a search card. Alright. So they keep track of your gold. We started with 200 with our party. Like I said, when we get back to town, we can spend it. So now we found 8 more, so it'll add into our stash of gold. We don't have to keep track of it, which is awesome. So we draw a search card, and we get another health potion. Awesome. Beautiful. That will come in handy. Kind of like a stamina potion there, because those are really useful as well. They don't take an action to get all your fatigue back. But the health potion, obviously it comes in handy. Okay, so he's done. So now we're going to move Chalara. She can move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 to here. Okay. And then we're going to get that door open. So first we're going to use, I think, Indira. Actually, no. First we're going to use Tetheris, because she's going to discard her insight token, gain another health back for the ability of an insight token. And then we'll spend another fatigue, possibly to give it to somebody again to get their stuff off. So she hasn't spent fatigue, so she will spend 1 fatigue to move to the door for free here, and then use her action to open it. So let's see what happens when we open the door. As you retreat into cover, the figures on the overlook disappear back from the ledge. Nice. Remove the villager token from the map. Okay, I was thinking, we had to get cover inside. We got into that door. Okay. Oh, and it opened up a whole new place. Cinder and ash impede your vision, but somewhere within these twisting halls you hear the shrill whispers of creatures waiting in ambush. Place 8B, 14B, 16B, and 23B, extender and cap, a door, and a locked door. Alright, let's get all that. I'll get all that going. Oops, sorry. Okay, so here's what we got here. We got a long hallway coming into like a intersection with a locked door on the right, leading back to a room. Then another hallway leading to that door that we saw from the outside, leading to that ledge. Then leading over here to another room with a door. So both these doors are open, but they're white, so they're not locked. But we have a locked door here. We have to figure out what's going on with. Alright. So a bronze door. A large bronze door stands firmly closed to your right. Levers, cogs, and plates of brass cover its face. Across the floor in front of you streams the red stain of worn marble, as if projected from the door. And we have skeleton archers. Place the skeleton archer group on 14B. Alright, so the skeleton archers start way up here. So the master monster is going to be right here. And then I like to put them, first, just the way I do it is I put them on each, like straight adjacent here, and then I do diagonals. So we do that. There'll probably be more though. I don't think that's going to be the only group that pops up. This is a big area that unlocked. Nope. We have giants on group. Place the giant group on 8B. Alright, so we got the giants. So let's check these guys out. Pretty freaking cool. Of course, it's not fun fighting them. So they start way over here in this far room. When they start basically here and adjacent, sort of doing basically next to each other here. That is a big miniature. Wow. They're definitely giants. So the skeleton archers are in. Take a look at them. Here's how they look. Pretty sweet. Alright. Anything else that is going to beat the crap out of us? Place 2 search tokens in that top room. Alright. So by the archers. So one right here and one right here. So we get those search tokens before we head to the giants. Hopefully get some stuff. And then explore the lair. So we are done setting up. So that was her first action, to open that door. Because she used a fatigue, I believe, to move up. Or am I wrong? Yeah, she was here. She used a fatigue to move up. And then open the door. But these guys are really far away. Let's see what it says about this red door. That's what I'm curious about. See if we get some information on the red door. So this door appears to be held in place by a strange locking mechanism. It is rigged with a series of defenses. Fortunately for you, there's enough room that 2 of you can take on the door at once. An adjacent hero can attempt to unlock this door with an open door action. Okay. So 2 of us can take it on at once. I guess it means there's two spaces. So we'll probably have to do multiple tests or something like that. So if we have to do something like that, we'll probably want guys who are good at each good at a certain test. Going that way. So Chalara is good at will and, pretty good. 4 in knowledge, 3 in will. Tethyrus is 3 in strength and 5 in awareness. That's a good group to try that door. I don't really want to just have someone fly forward though, because if those archers go, they're going to just take all their damage on that one person. Or even if the giants move down that hallway, they move 3, but they get right down that hall pretty fast. She's got 1 attack left. She could move up, set a trap, and then move back a little bit with fatigue. Maybe she'll do that. So she's going to go, let's see what she's going to do here. Let's move it a little bit. She's going to move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she's going to spend a fatigue. She's going to set a trap right here. right in front of her. And then she's going to take a pop shot, I think. No, because she moved. She already opened the door. She can't shoot. Setting the trap isn't an action. But she can't spend a couple fatigue to move back a few spaces away from them. So she's going to do that. And then she's going to move back too. So she throws a trap down up there. These minion skeleton archers only take 3 damage to kill. The giants take 10 and 12. Holy cow. And they get a black die for defense. Skeleton archers don't seem like they're hard to take out. They have reanimation, which is a pretty crappy ability that makes it a little harder to kill. You kind of have to kill them outright. Well, that's what she's going to do, so let's see what happens. So the giants are up. Apply +2 speed to each giant, of course. Engage the closest hero minion. So +2 speed, so they have 5 speed. So this minion is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means he can move right here. And then he has to attack a hero, which he can't. So then he is going to engage the closest hero again, which means he'll put her right against her. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3 right here. But he moves past the trap, which does a damage to him. So I was hoping the trap would kind of hit the skeletons because they would die quicker. They only have 3 health, but the giant takes a hit, so it's better than nothing. So he moves right here. He went around the corner, went past the trap, took a damage, and ends up here. Now the good thing about this is that giant is basically blocking that whole route. So those skeleton archers aren't going to be able to shoot through him. And the master giant won't be able to get around him either. So we can actually, with him moving like that, with him going first and moving there, he's kind of blocked the route for the other enemy. So we can just pick him off. The master guy's going to go next, though. And he's going to engage the closest hero. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of his +2 speed to get here. And then he can attack a hero now. Each hero in line of sight of this monster test. Nobody's in line of sight. Each hero fails. Okay, so he's going to engage again. 1, 2. Oh, he can actually get through here. Can he get in a space though? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. I do have to check something about their movement. I don't know if they can stand off of the map or not in this one. Okay, so they have to have their whole base on the map or else they cannot end their movement there. So there's another game I play that is they can hang off the edge. It might be Imperial Assault, but I don't know. Maybe Brimstone, one of them. So he can't, he'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, but he won't be able to stand there. So he can only go here. So that's where he's going to go on that edge. So there's a line of giants coming down the way. So all giants activate. So we have our 2 characters. We still have the archers to go, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. But we can't attack this giant with... Who's left here? We have Indira and Chalara. So we'll start with Chalara because she's ranged. Indira is melee. So Bright Blaze can get in there, attack, and move out. So he's going to do his 5 movement. Okay, so he's going to move up 1, 2, 3 to move to here. He's going to attack that giant. And then he's got 2 movement left to back off. So he's a green and a blue with a black for the giant, minion giant. 10 health, black die. So the black die is always has 1 missing actually, and then it has a 2, a 2, a 2, a 4, and a 3. So no 1s. So it's pretty tough to get through the defense on the black die. So Bright Blaze is going to try though, and he rolls an X, so it doesn't matter. And they rolled 4 defense anyway. Okay, so he misses his attack. So he's going to back up 2 spaces. 1, 2 to there. And then Chalara's going to go. So she's going to spend a fatigue. And she's going to move here. So she's 3 away. She's going to attack the giant there. And she'll be able to attack twice. So same thing, blue and green with the giant's black, because she's using the Staff of the Grave. 3 blocks, 2 hits. Surge for another damage. Isn't going to do her any good. She can't hex him though, so she's going to hex him. And then attack again. Alright, 2 hits. 2 blocks with a surge. She can hex him again. Or she can do 1 damage and heal the health. And then do 2 damage because of the hex. I think she'll do that. So she's going to take the hex away. Do 2 damage. 1 for the hex and 1 for the hit for her surge that goes through, which gives her 1 damage, and she can recover her health as well. And she has 1 damage, so she'll recover that one. 3 damage on that giant out of 10. Those guys are going to take a while to take down, man. Alright, so she is done. So the skeleton archers go. Each attack gains +1 surge. For each surge a monster does not spend, it gains a movement point. Spot the closest hero. They can't spot anybody, the minions. Attack the closest hero, then retreat within 2 spaces of a hero. Yeah, so spotting means they can move, though. They move as close as they can to the hero. Well, spot, they can move 4. Yeah, they can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't get past the giants. But they're going to move as close as they can. So this guy's going to move here. This guy's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. This guy's going to move here. This guy 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So they're kind of surrounding the giants in this passageway. They can't attack from there. So they're done. And then Skeleton Archer Master is going to do the same thing. He's just going to move up to here behind the giant, and he's done. So Andira's left. So who is she going to help here? I think she's going to use the traps aren't going to work here. She's got to give her thing to somebody. She can give it to herself. Which she might do, actually. Yeah, I think she will. So she's going to give herself the Soothing Insight, which means she leaves. She spends a fatigue, takes it away when she gets it, so she kind of breaks even there. Takes the health away. She has reach, though. You know what? I'm going to change my mind on that, because I'm going to use her reach ability. So she's going to give it instead to Theris, who's going to be in melee range. And she's going to lose a health and she's going to recover her health and a fatigue instead. And then she'll be able to get rid of that next turn to get another health off. And maybe lay a trap down. Okay. So she's going to spend... well, the problem is she has to use movements. Oh, alright. I think I'm going to redo that again. I don't know. I don't think she's going to use it. Because I want to use 1 fatigue to move a space up with her. And using that fatigue, it takes a fatigue to cast that, and she's maxed out. So she's going to spend her fatigue to move up 1 space, and now she's in range to attack this giant with her Iron Flail with reach, or else she would have to spend a movement point to go 1 space and only get 1 attack, which I'd rather get 2 attacks with her here. So let's see what we can do. So she gets a blue and a yellow against his black, but she gets +1 damage because she's one-handed the flail. She can weaken him too, which we haven't seen yet. Alright, so it's 2 blocks. So it's 1 damage because of her one-handing the flail, which puts him at 4. She gets a surge. So she's going to weaken the giant. So weaken, take a look at. It's relatively newer. Well, maybe not newer, but it's not in a core set. Remove 1 shield from each of your defense rolls and 1 attack from each of your attack rolls. When you perform a rest, discard. They can't rest, so they'll always have this. Alright, so he's going to weaken this giant, which is huge. He did a damage to him, so you can weaken him. And weaken is great because, like I said, it takes 1 attack away from them and 1 defense away from them. And when somebody's rolling a black die, it helps to have that defense taken away. So, he gets 1 more swing on him. So, that's 2 defense, but it's actually only 1. So we can switch that out just to keep track. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits because of the one-hander, and another surge. But that surge is only can weaken, which he already is, so he'll get a fatigue back instead. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits. Yeah, 2 hits. This puts the giant at 6 out of 10, so not bad start on this guy. Not a bad start on him. And she's done. Alright, new round comes up and nothing fancy happens.